Same location, 2 different times. Oh my sweet gizzity goodness, that's terrifying. So here's the thing. I live in a state with mountains. I've been to the top of at least 2, and I understand that the snow up there just piles. There's just so much of it. It's unreasonable. What do they expect us to do with all of it? So I can understand this being the same location in 2 different times, because this looks like the top of at least a nearby peak to whatever mountain that is. And by goodness, does it get covered. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo, and today we are looking at r/Damn, That's Interesting, a subreddit dedicated to just very interesting things, perspectives you might not have thought of, interesting tricks, doodads, gizmowats, and everything else in between. So let's just get right into it. James Webb compared to Hubble. Now that's just amazing. That's actually just amazing. The photos that they are able to get with new technology is so good. And soon NASA will be able to capture the entirety of the Skyrim level up screen, and it will be beautiful. These are x-rays from the US-Mexico Border Patrol. A lot of people in the first one. A lot of, in a tanker truck, in a suitcase, in many suitcases. That one just looks like a truck. Oh no, they're inside the fuel tank. Why are these framed? No, actually, hold on. That's a genuine question. Why are these framed? Is it like training materials, or is this just like, look at the things that we've seen? Like, what's going on here? This is kind of terrifying. Ice making in the 19th century. All right, so he's scooping out with his ice scoop. But they look really scungly. They look pretty scrungly, though. Come back in summer. Okay. Okay. She looks like she's having a blast. I think I understand at what point the life expectancy started going up. That is interesting, though, that there had to be 6 months worth of planning to get ice cream. And then you had to just use all of that at once, It's insane what human ingenuity will do for a sweet treat. Representation of how people see without glasses. Oh, I will be the judge of this. All right, so glasses go off. Let's see here. Let's see what one is closest to me. So this is 20/20 vision, this is normal. This is normal. This is with a 10% Gaussian blur. This is with a 20% Gaussian blur. This is, I don't know, this doesn't fit. Maybe it's because I have 2 different eyes, like a weirdo, but this doesn't fit how my eyeballs work when I'm not wearing my contacts. It's weird to think about, though, that realistically speaking, if people don't want to have, glasses, just don't use Gaussian blur on your eyes. Easy. Just a random ICMB in the middle of the road in India. I mean, yeah, it's got to get transferred to somehow. Do you think there's a secret government military road to get to every base that is completely hidden from sight? No, it's using civilian infrastructure. I'm concerned that it's being moved. But it's interesting that it is, in fact, being moved. I think that's really terrifying and also neat. Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Oh yeah, they got the acronymus wrong in the title, and I mimicked it and said it without thinking. Oh God, I'm the fool. This is the difference between a crocodile, a caiman, and an alligator. You see, I knew this because I've been watching way too much Urban Rescue Ranch, so I know that all of these are just handsome little boys. That is really interesting, though. Like, they all fit roughly the same bill and ecological niche, but they're built so different, and I find it genuinely fascinating. And I'd be curious to know why, like, what advantages and disadvantages they have over one another. Like, what do these look like in a tier list? Deathhead Hawk Moth. It looks like it has a human skull on its back. Oh my God, what a fluffy little guy. What a fluffy little blungo. What a little fluffer. Oh, I don't like bugs, but I like Fluffy. Fluffy is cute. Fluffy is adorable. Oh, yep, and there is the skull. There is the Ghost Rider merch that it's very proud of. It loves Ghost Rider. All of these moths do on a genetic level. They're a big fan of Nicolas Cage in Ghost Rider, hit movie about skeleton Undertale OC on motorcycle on fire is Sans. I think I suffered a stroke during this post. We're moving on. Saw this while out driving. Can anyone tell me what it is? Before I look at the comments, because now we're in what is this thing, and frankly, I'm going to play the game as if I've always been here. That's the cockpit of a fighter jet. Either that, or we are really making the nav on these missiles a bit concerning. Let me guess. Yeah, it's a mid-1980s Czech-built Aero L39 Albatross two-seater jet trainer. So it's a simulation. Now that's neat. 1985 picture of the Concorde taken at supersonic speeds. The Concorde had to slow down from Mach 2 to Mach 1.5.6 so that the RAF Tornado crew could get the shot. Fastest trip from New York to London was 2 hours and 52 minutes and 59 seconds in 1996. Okay, I was alive when this thing flew, but I've never heard of this. So why in God's name are we not using this technology? Hold on. Now I need to find out. Why aren't we using supersonic jets? Due to the noise they generate. So they're just loud. And apparently they are just pollution machines. So literally the two things people are most annoyed about with airplanes: pollution and noise. A Roman bridge building. All right, so first the sentient posts jump out and make their safe chain. Then the water is drained from within by the flyboys. Okay, now this is actually an interesting process. How big a chunk can they do at one time? Like, this is interesting. This is fascinating engineering, honestly. That's really cool. That's actually really amazing that people were able to figure that out way back in ye olde days. Unfortunately, since all roads lead to Rome, a lot of countries have roads that just lead into the ocean, vaguely pointed in the Italian direction, and I think that's beautiful. Pictures before and after a liver transplant. Wow. So that's how The Simpsons ends. No, that's mean. That's actually beautiful that this man got his life back together. I'm very happy for him, you know? When you have something like that shut down, you are put on a list, and there is no promise that you get off of that list in the way that you intended, if you catch my drift. So, happy for this guy that he ended up getting what he needed and that he can still spend time with what I'm assuming is his daughter. Wonderful story. Flashlight with a capacity of 10,000 lumens. Oh, is this the... Oh, there's music. This isn't what I think it is. I'm turning it down, though, because I don't want to deal with that. Let me see the light. How bad is this? Blind your neighborhood, kids. Oh. You know what? That's not as bad as I thought, and I really appreciate this guy not doing that in a neighborhood. I remember that one video of some dude in, like, some Eastern European country with, like, the Omega Death Light, and it was like God himself was pointing out your apartment building specifically because you could see it as if it was daytime, and it was a nightmare. I would never want to see a flashlight that bright on the other end. This Indian oak leaf butterfly. All right, that is allegedly a butterfly. I'm curious to see where this is going. Come on, move. Oh, whoa, that was a color shift. I was not sure if it was just going to be like the leaf split apart or what, but like, yeah, that was just shocking. Plane, there's a 90-degree turn around the cloud. All right. I'm ready. Give me the photogrammy data. Oh, there it is. That's pretty. That's absolutely pretty. So I'm sure a lot of you have questioned why we never fly through clouds, so I'll have the comments give the answers. Some clouds are harmless, just big pillows of moisture safe to fly through, and you get to see some cool water droplets on their wing. Some clouds can be dangerous and have a lot of height to them, and can have an updraft or downdraft, and that would definitely impact the plane. The updraft will try and send you higher, which isn't too bad, but the downdraft will push you towards the ground, which is painful. And, you know, when a cloud is that thick, you just can't see. And if someone else has decided, God forbid, to fly in it, congratulations. That won't end well. So don't fly through clouds, kids. Never do it. Different bed sizes. Mattress dimensions and bed size. Oh, yo. Okay, now this is actually fantastic. Now I can figure out what size sheets I need. I want to know what kind of chaotic Alaskan polycule existed to create the Alaskan King? Like, I support you. I understand you. 108 inches, that's a lot of sleeping space, but just who needs that much space? I guess the Alaskan polycule. Now worship this cat. A cat resting on the lap of an Egyptian statue. Look, a lap is a lap made out of stone or flesh. It's comfortable to sleep upon. Trust me, I'd know. I have a lap, and I've slept on it. Will I be explaining the logistics? No, but none of you have seen me, so you cannot confirm or deny that I have a freaky ostrich neck that stretches for about 8 solid feet. Arcing enforcement. Oh no. I really hope this thing is just going to reach over and like just grab it. Yes. Come on. Grab it. Grab it with your funny carve ice. I would hate if this happened to me, but oh, okay. It just locked. No way. That's cool. Now, how does it get on the back? Oh, okay, that's how. So then it gets up, and now I'm assuming it gets pulled back across. I hope you had your e-brake on, my friend. That is beyond a carjacking. That is straight repossession. That's terrifying, but neat. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share this with a friend who you know can fly and who isn't telling you, and just let them know not to go through clouds. You know they can fly. They're just trying to hide it because they don't want the government to find them, but let them know anyway. If you do want more r/DamnThatsInteresting, there'll be another one popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.